without you now. Don't know why. Would see without your smile. I don't know if I could be without your love, but I know that I'm on my way to find you. I'm on my way to find you. I'm on my way to find you. I'm on my way to find you.
G'day, ladies and gentlemen, legends of the highest regard, and welcome back to the World Adventure here in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So this evening we're going to be heading out here from Chagual and heading over to Iquitos, which is the capital of the Peruvian Amazon. It is also our last destination within Peru, which so far has been one of the most scenic locations on this whole journey, that alongside Bolivia, but not really unexpected, seeing as both of those countries are littered with the Andes and all sorts of various mountain ranges that look absolutely stunning. So I hope everyone is doing fantastically. I know this stream was postponed from Tuesday. I do apologize for that. Things are going to change again in another couple of weeks to the stream schedule. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just the way that things work in hospitality. So I'm just giving you a heads up on that now and getting in with the apologies before, you know, it gets particularly frustrating when I keep moving things around. Trust me, it's beyond my control. Also, a shout out to all of you for being incredibly patient this evening. Everything was running on time until I got home, discovered that Doggo had vomited something up, searched the house in the backyard to see what she possibly could have eaten, couldn't see anything. There was a lot of grass in the vomit, so I'm assuming that she's consumed too much backyard grass clippings or something like that, and her stomach just hasn't liked it. And then when I tried to log on to my computer, it wouldn't let me log on for some reason. I had to restart it twice and then everything worked fine. So obviously there was something going on. But it's been one of those evenings so far. But now we are here. We are in the sim. Let's fly. It's been a while since we've flown, and I'm quite looking forward to flying both this evening and tomorrow evening. So tonight's flight, as we know, is 380 nautical miles. Exclamation flight plan will give you all the details about the MSA and the various waypoints. For those, well, I was going to say for those who are, the better way to word that would be for those who are flying along this evening, I would recommend no autopilot for a bit, because otherwise I feel like we're all going to fly into the side of a mountain. And although Shane is here and we need to make him feel as if he fits in, that's probably not the best way to go about it. So, yeah. Right. Now, the question is, every single time I start this Trinidad, I seem to always miss something. So, let's see if I can actually start the damn thing. Once I've started the damn thing, I'll reacquaint myself with who's here and what's happening, kind of thing. I just want to obviously spend less time messing around on the ground.
You know what I like to do to her? Something I call a dirty fuzzy.
Alright. That. Boom. Boom, boom, shake, shake the room. Like so. Right, I think that's everything. Okay. Have I missed something again, or did I just not hold it for long enough to keep it happy at this particular altitude? Oh, I don't know. Maybe if I put the propeller RPM and the mixture in so that it actually had something to play with. See, told you. I told you I wouldn't be able to do it. I told you I would not be able to start this aircraft without missing something. There we go. It's amazing how that works. Who'd have thought? Propeller RPM and mixture. Slightly important things in flying an aircraft. Right, so I will leave the fuel pump on due to altitude and the fact that we're going to need some significant performance getting out of here. I will set the autopilot altitude to the MSA, or just above the MSA. So the MSA is 14.5. I'm going to go for 14.6. Wow, why is my joystick so far away? There we go, that's better. Joystick was in the neighbouring suburb. Oh wow, it really is foggy, isn't it? It's not so bad here in the parking. I'm wondering if it may not... Okay, so the wind is only 1 knot, so we can taxi to the other end of the runway and then take off this way so that we're not taking off into mountain ranges in the fog, because I feel like A, that would be really frowned upon in the real world, and B, would be really frowned upon in the real world. It's also probably incredibly unsafe. Now, I know people like Vruden are very, very excited to potentially get their C-Fit certification. I'm not so keen on that. Just personal preference. But yeah. Anyway. Alright. The Black Evo's get... So everybody's going to take off on runway 32. Everyone's going into the fog. Well, when the real world pilot is taking off into the fog, I guess I'm also joining you. Just make sure that the fire engine crew and all that for the airport here are on standby, because they might be required. Maybe. Mouse, there we go. Cool. Alright, so with us this evening we have Mr. Fozzie. G'day Fozzie, mate. Welcome to the stream. We have Garwin. How you going, Garwin? Hope you are doing well. Vruden is here. G'day Vruden, mate. Welcome to the stream. Even though you mistook me for Shane over in Sid Squad earlier in the week. And then I think you realised after I sent a few more messages. Either that or I read it wrong. But seeing as you said G'day Shane to me when I sent my first message, I'm just going to assume that that was where you went with it. Could be wrong though. Black Evo says G'day, as does Mr. David Jacko. G'day to the both of you. Hope you legends are doing fantastically. Metas says G'day everyone. G'day Metas, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing very well. Calling Pigeon says hi pilots. G'day Mr. Pigeon. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fantastically. I just read your thing that you sent me on Discord. I will respond to it probably on Monday. I know that's not helpful. I do not have the brain capacity right now to take in everything and understand it and provide a proper answer. So it's just better to postpone the response until I can do all those things. Mr. Kangaroo says, hello everyone. G'day, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. Ozflight Simmer is dabbing. G'day Shane, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fantastically. Leaded Rapier, Mr. Wes says evening all. G'day Wes, mate. Hope you are doing very, very well. Blackadder says afternoon all. G'day Tim, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I mean, I hope everyone's doing well, honestly. William Kelly is here as well. G'day mate. Welcome to the stream. Emma White is a bot, so she can jump. It's probably not even a she. Fog is softer than rocks. Okay. True. Fog is definitely softer than rocks. I guess if we... what happens if you line up and can't quite get the fog? Well, I guess it's a bit of hit and miss. But anyway. You didn't realise it was me until the stream was over. We all look the same. Right, okay, so I look the same as Shane. Not to sound like I'm trying to intervene into your life or whatever, Rudin, but can I recommend an eye test? Because myself and Shane, we don't look very similar. Shane says, sorry mate, did I hear my name? Maybe? I mean, you're a pretty popular person on the internet, so maybe you're just hearing the voices in your head. Who knows? Who knows? Yep. That's the perfect response, Shane. Thank you very much. Careful. What am I being careful of, Black Evo? The big scary Shane man? Well, actually, that's it's also a good point, Wes. You don't really look like me, no. So, yeah, Vruden. If you get an eye test, they won't let you fly the sim anymore. Fair call, fair call. Alright, enough jibber jabber from this blibber blabber. I don't even know what jibber jabber from blibber blabber was meant to be, but just let's go with it, alright? An aircraft to be flown, so let's fly it. Shane, you wish you were my father. Well, actually, you probably don't, to be honest. The amount of shit you'd have to put up with that I, shit words and sentences and dad jokes and puns and all that I construct, you probably... I've basically taken your job in that, regard. Anyway, this conversation's getting a little bit weird. Alright, let us depart. So she's 4,000 foot above sea level and not exactly a long runway, so I'm hoping that we're going to be in a position to get it off the ground here. Did I take out the rubbish bin tonight? No, I actually brought it in because it's been emptied. That's way too early to make a turn in real life, but I'm doing it because otherwise smash, crash, and destruction will occur. It's alright, Shane. The bots will respond to you one day. How you going over there, Wes? Just dodging mountainsides by the skin of your teeth? Speaking of which, Wes, how was your Thailand stream? I've been absolutely flat out today. I got up this morning, I went to the gym with a mate of mine, set a PB on squats, 100 and something kilos. Came home, ate, fed doggo, went to work, got absolutely hammered at work. And now I'm here, streaming. How's everyone else's week been so far? We're getting into the, crazy end of year holiday season. What are we? We're exactly 2 weeks, at least for me, because it's 25 minutes past midnight. We're exactly 2 weeks now from Christmas, which is scary. The net tank, Streamlabs didn't like your mic, was bot central, but you raised 150 for Vinny's. Well, I mean, in the scheme of things, Wes, it could have been worse. Not exactly sure how it could have been worse, but it could have been worse. Get the feeling that this is going to take a little bit more of me hand flying this to get it out of this mountain range area somehow. It's just feeling I'm getting. But I can't really go right because there's mountains there. I'm assuming everyone else is probably in a similar position though here. Stu says, hi all, have you just started? We certainly have, Stu, we certainly have. We're just literally navigating the mountain range that heads out of Chagual here in Peru. Okay, I seem to be really struggling to climb all of a sudden, which doesn't make any sense. Because I've got full power in and I've only got the nose up 5 degrees. So I'm going to do something extraordinarily dangerous right now. So it seems this is going to be a little bit of maneuvering required to get out of this valley. As I walk through the valley in the shadow of death, I take a look to my left and see that there's a potential area for death. Yeah, no, never mind. That was sounding so much better in my head. And then I opened my mouth, which is kind of a issue. Oh, my speed's okay now, Vruden. The speed was pretty okay back then as well. My mixture is probably a little bit too rich. I'll sort that out once I've rounded this corner here.
Took some time, but we pointed out that tomorrow isn't here and now, baby. An absent mind came to roam around. Captured you in a foggy cloud, baby. Standing on my toes on the edge, I'm ready to go. See it clear when the shadows are lit, I'm ready to go. I'm taking matters into my own hands now. Let's face it, we only got this life to live out. So
I'm hoping that this valley is going to be long enough for me to get some altitude and get out. I reckon the thing that's playing havoc is the changes in wind direction, because obviously we are in a mountain, in a valley between mountains, and of course the wind changes direction in and out and around and all over the shot and all that. So that's probably causing a little bit of havoc with the lift under the wings, because we'll be getting pockets where there's lots of lift, and then I'm going to be getting pockets where there's no lift. And that's probably what was occurring before when I was flying into that dead end, is there was no clean air for me to fly on. I mean, I don't actually know, and I'm sure somebody like Black Evo will be able to tell me whether or not I'm actually correct in what I'm saying.
You know what I like to do to her? Something I call a dirty fuzzy.
Black Evo. I was just saying, part of the reason why some of us would be struggling with climbing is in these valleys. Once we fly towards the dead end parts of the valleys, like I was before, there's not much clean air to climb out on, because it's just sort of a dead end where all the air is just swirling around, because it's a hell of a job getting this aircraft out of here. Yeah, it can happen, yeah. Because when I was not really getting any altitude climb occurring, like is what currently is happening, I have 160 knots on my gauge. I'm in a 5-degree nose-up attitude. I'm not climbing right now. And I'd say it's because I just came over a mountain range and there's no updraft right at this moment. You gonna take that those sort of fighting words laying down there, Black Evo, or are you gonna let Wes know? I like your style though, Wes. I like your style. Straight to the point. Also, I'd like to say I don't actually know if he's here and lurking. He usually is, so if he is, shout out to Jesse, who's probably watching on one screen and trying to make money in Forza Horizon 5 on the other screen. Mainly because we keep bleeding him dry in Forza Horizon 5 Discord sessions that we do, because we keep making him buy and modify vehicles. Hey, Viv Kanan, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing very, very well. Yep, agreed, Blackadder. It was very fun to climb out of. I'm still trying to get it to occur. So, is anyone doing anything exciting for Christmas, or what are people getting up to for Christmas? Any holidays planned? Things booked? Once I respond to Calling Pigeons thing that he sent me in Discord, we should have a few awesome streams lined up over the next 2 weeks in the sim, which will literally just be muck around sims. You're working, Shane? Oh. How disappointment.
Feeling in my bones. I can feel it in my
Stew's drinking? Yep.
hands in the sky. I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right, make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up.
Alright, so we seem to be finally almost established here on the magenta line and clear of the mountainous terrain. It was certainly a test of the skills. That is for sure, that was a test of the skills. Alright, so...
Things turn around, didn't ever think they could. I'm done with the bad, I need a little bit of good. Settled in the world, like everything is new. Stepped on a path that led me straight to you. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise.
There we go.
by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise.
Why do I feel like the 14,500 foot MSA is not actually enough?
Feel as much as I know it should.
Oh no, it may actually be enough. It may actually be enough. Fair enough. Okay, that's good. Mildly concerned there, but no, we seem to be all good. And we seem to be flying at a decent speed as well. All right. Wow, so many of us. We've got Stu, we've got Big Jack, Metters, Ornate Cornet. TJ's with us. G'day, TJ, mate. Welcome to the stream. Josh is here. Can't quite make out who others' names are out in that pack. Then we've got Vruden over here. We've got Garwin. We've got Wesley Folk. We've got Calling Pigeon, Wes, Black Adder. Wow. Really massive group flying today, guys. Well, welcome to the stream to all of you. If you haven't already said hi in the chat, I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastically. We'll be enjoying this, well, very wonderful scenery on our journey over to Iquitos here in Peru. Hey, time for some coffee, eh, Josh? Yep. I mean, it's 12:41 a.m. here, and even I could go a coffee right now. I'll be honest with you. But don't really want to do that because then I'm not going to be sleeping. So, a little bit of information about our destination this evening, which is Iquitos. It's the capital city of the Maynas province. It is the largest metropolitan area in the Peruvian Amazon. It is east of the Andes, and it is the 9th most populous city in Peru. So it is the largest city in the world that cannot be reached by road. It is only accessible by river and by air. So there's an interesting fact. You cannot drive to Iquitos or within Iquitos. Well, you can drive within Iquitos in mopeds and motorcycles and stuff like that. But I wouldn't really consider that driving, I would consider that riding. So I'm hoping also with any luck that we should be able to have one more cooking on the fly before Christmas time. I'm just working on the behind the scenes of that recently. Very recently, like the last few days. It appears that we might actually be going to be doing 2 countries in one. Cooking on the fly stream. We're going to be doing food from both probably Ecuador and Colombia. Garwin says, I've had the worst couple of weeks I've had in years. Oh. Damn. That's not good. That's not good at all, Garwin. I hope you are doing alright, mate. Like, I hope it's all above board and seems to be under control, or you're at least progressing in the right direction in relation to finding out what it is, etc. I don't know. Just hope you're all good. Vivekanand Patak says, question time. Who is your favorite YouTuber or who inspires you? So, my favorite YouTuber, that is a very, very difficult one because I have so many content creators and streamers that I watch and follow and all that sort of stuff. Obviously, one of my most favorite YouTubers is Oz Flight Simmer, and he is the reason that I decided to start the channel ultimately, because I was motivated by what he was able to do with within the sim during his streams, and he very much encouraged me to do it. But I mean, I'm a big fan of many YouTubers, from gaming, flight simming, through to cooking, obviously. So, you know, channels like Sorted Food and all that. I'm obviously a big fan of Guga Foods. So that's a very, very, very difficult question for me to ask. The who inspires you, though? I don't know if it's not really like a big inspiration style thing as such, but somebody who I always look at and go, damn, talk about making, you know, the best of a not so good situation. And that would be Action Bronson or Bam Bam Baklava, depending on which socials you follow him on. But he's a chef who broke his knee in the kitchen 10 or 15 years ago, and then decided to become a rapper, and he's now a successful celebrity chef and a rapper who was a 400 and something pound person, and he's now 220 pounds or something, and he's just built like he's been gymming basically since the pandemic started. So I guess sort of for that reason, I would say he's a pretty inspirational person, somebody who I follow on all socials that I have. But in terms of who inspires me, again, the list is too long. But a fantastic question, Vivkanan, and thank you. Much appreciated. I'm your inspiration, Vruden. Fucking hell, Vruden, it's a sad life then, mate. Doggo inspires me? No, the only thing Doggo inspires me to be is angry. When I come home and find that she's torn something to shreds. But in all seriousness, now the fact that I live, you know, slightly differently situation. The last time I lived in this sort of situation, I didn't have Doggo, and it was a very rough time. You know, having Doggo, it's very different. You've got company at all times, good company, because all she wants is to curl up with you in bed, kind of thing. She's asleep on the couch, but I'm just watching her because obviously the fact that there was some vomit when I got home. I just want to make sure that she is in fact all good and she hasn't gone and consumed something that she found in the backyard without my knowledge or whatever. I mean, there's nothing for her to get into that I could think would be harmful. So, as I said previously, I can only assume that she's just consumed too much grass, or she's consumed grass clippings or something, because the lawn was mowed recently. Rudin says, because of me, I get out of bed even when there isn't a stream. Are you sure that's from me, Rudin? Are you sure? Because I feel like that's a lot of pressure on a man like myself. Because of me, you take the blue pill, Dave. Is that because it's really difficult to get it up looking at me, or... Because, I mean, I can understand, like, curly, various shades of blonde hair, curly, patchy, various shades of blonde facial hair. But to be fair, Vruden, there was a stream on Tuesday until I received my rostering for the next fortnight and went, oh shit, I've got to be at work at like 9 o'clock Wednesday morning. I'm going to need to change that. Yeah. I'm the reason you get drunk and go to bed happy. I'm not sure whether that's a good or a bad thing, because there's some positives and some negatives in that one. Gotta have somewhere to hang the towel. You snack on blue pill. Have you heard of a towel rail, Black Evo? Just question, you know. The blue and red pill is, yeah, well, in that case, I'm going to have a green and gold pill. I mean, I'm very, well, I'm not actually concerned about what's in the green pill. Very concerned about what might be in the gold pill, because gold, I believe, is, unless it's really high quality gold, it's not able to be consumed by humans. Anyway, that's good. Towel rail, that's a good idea, hey? I mean, look, I'm not an expert, Black, but I just feel like a towel rail could help solve your issues and obviously remove the need to snack on pills at all times. I feel like that's a very hard job. The Bristol ballerinas are out in force tonight. And who are the Bristol ballerinas exactly? Do they, and more to the point, do they wear pink tutus? Yeah, like, I don't know these people, so I need to know from you. Oh, absolutely, Blackadder. 100% it was. And I knew that. I fully expected to lose 60% of the viewership on midweek streams and 30 or 40% of the viewership on weekend streams, simply because people are out there having a life. you know, more often and they're able to get out. But I'm actually surprised that, except for a couple of midweek streams which have been slightly lower numbers, should I say, there's definitely been a slight reduction, but nothing like what I expected. I certainly don't take that for granted, let me tell you. You know, the fact that on a Friday night, I'm still able to get 25 people, and in the middle of COVID on a Friday night, if I streamed, I'd get 27 or 28 people. It's really not that much difference. So I'm actually quite blown away by the lack of effect that has occurred, I guess, from the easing of COVID restrictions and all that. And as I said, definitely don't take it for granted. Definitely don't have an expectation for it, and am always incredibly humbled by the fact that I managed to garner such support from all of you legends, no matter what. He has a lot of towels. I mean, well, when you're a single man, Wes, I mean, there's a use for those towels. I just need to... Oh, my availability to stream was always to change. Look, I'll be completely honest with you, Blackadder. It's not so much the availability to stream. The availability is still there. It's a combination of tiredness and the fact that the rostering keeps changing. That's what causes the, you know, me to sort of need to move things around, because, and as I said, it's going to be a continuously changing thing. You know, sometimes it might be a fortnight and then things need to get changed around. Sometimes we might be able to go for a couple of months and then my rostering will get changed. Yeah. But one thing that has definitely changed is I do not have time to make videos. I just don't. Well, okay. I don't have time to make videos and release them on a almost daily basis like I was for a period of time there. So that's part of the reason from tomorrow night's stream, we're going to be multi-streaming across YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook gaming. Because if I can only stream with the occasional video here, there, and everywhere, may as well stream in as many locations as I possibly can. But yeah, I'm going to go get myself my bottle of water. I shall return in a moment. It'll be interesting to see if I can actually get out of this chair after squatting 100 kg today, when I usually only do 40. Alright. We have water. We have a jumper on just because it's a little... Just there's a breeze that's a little nippy. Also, I was saying to the boys last night in the Discord, if you see me schedule a stream on a Wednesday or a Thursday night between now and the end of the year, just assume that it's probably not going to happen, and what's occurred is what occurs most weeks is I'm good on, you know, Sunday, Monday, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to stream this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and then I get to the end of the shift and I'm just like, oh my god. No guys, it's water. Definitely water. Hang on. Show up, but it doesn't want to. It's not gin, it's water. It literally says the Cape Grim Water Company at the bottom of the bottle. Do I know Swiss 001? Of course I know Swiss 001. The bloke is part of the flight simming furniture here on YouTube. Some of his videos are very entertaining. Some of them are a bit, they can be a bit like, oh yeah, sure, you know, all good. But some of his videos are incredibly entertaining. Looks like a gin bottle. Yeah, everybody who sees me drinking out of it, they just sort of take a double take. And I'm just sort of like, guys, it's okay, it's just water. Save the bottle to put his gin in for streams. Vruden, if I wanted to drink a bottle of gin on stream, I damn well would, and I would happily, you know, be like, hey, look at this. How good's this? But, I mean, I like gin, but I can't down it like that. It's a little bit too intense on the back of the throat. But gin is just so good. And Australia has some fantastic small gin distilleries. Could down a few rums. So where's the only rum that I have ever found that I like is Dead Man's Fingers hemp rum. You know something else that's good for the back of the throat? Shane says, I thought you would be used to it. Fuck me! Coffin Bay Sea Gin. Not Coffin Bay Seaman. Have some Chinese noodle. It's good for the throat. Am I offering? What am I offering? Black Evo. Send it to me. I quite like. If anybody wants to just like randomly send me shit, if you want to send me gin, I'll be the happiest person in the world. Just saying. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. It's that time when the stream chat goes downhill. Look, honestly, Blackadder, I'm surprised we made it 1 hour and 5 minutes in. Usually it's 20 minutes, and we've already reached the bottom of the gutter. Ah, I see, Black Evo. No, I'm not offering, sorry. You can send me random shit. So, legitimate random stuff or random people's shit? Because, I mean, it makes a big difference on my response. You'll send me some good shit? David's obviously trying to deal me some crack cocaine or something over here. He's just like, look, I'll just give you the, you know. I'll have to turn that one down politely, Dave. Fozzie's gonna send me poop. Oh, thank you so much, Fozzie. This, it appears we're almost flying over a thunderstorm or rain, heavy rain. It's 7:38 p.m. in India. 1:08 a.m. here. Massive cable. Massive, what? What massive cable? Never heard. Oh, okay. Right. Yes, I have heard of that, Black Evo. I just obviously missed the direction of the conversation that led to that resolution? It's not quite the word I was looking for, but oh, whatever. These are not the words that you are looking for. Send real Scotch whiskey? Nah, Stu, I'm not really a whiskey man. I am a craft beer and gin. And wine. Craft beer, gin, and wine. Also like myself a seltzer. There's some really good seltzers out there on the market now that are not just, you know, crap. Right, everybody just disappeared except for calling Pigeon. So, bye. You'll probably all just like pop in again in a moment. Have I tried hula hoops? As in the ones that you do around your waist? matters. In which case, yes. Absolutely. If you're referring to something else, I have no idea. So our next airport that we're going to fly over here, as you can see, is Cadet Fap. Guillermo. So Cadet Fap. Crisps. You mean chips. I love doing that to you Brits. Do it to my missus as well. Just rolls her eyes like, oh. No, I haven't. Though, to answer your question now that I know what we're referring to, I have not tried those sorts of hula hoops. You mean chips. I can do this all day. Is alright, we good. Just making sure that Doggo's all good. She was awake for a sec there. I just wanted to make sure that there was nothing, because she was looking at me. But we all good. Where has everyone gone? I can only see calling pigeon. Now, Zach's Gaming Lab says, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Oz 1 Around the World. Around the world, the pilots decided to skydive from the plane, meaning your life is with the mercy of the autopilot. Have a great flight. That doesn't sound concerning at all, Zach. And also, mate, welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing well. Got to try haggis flavoured chips or crisps. I mean, I'd be down if I could get them. But I don't know where to get them from. Blackadder says I can see everyone, including you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I might... If you guys don't all pop back in a minute, I might do the quick server swap trick. Oh, here we go. Benny's back, Jacko's back, Josh is back. Okay, there we go. You're all back now. I have no idea what occurred there. Wouldn't surprise it if it was my absolutely shitty, terrible internet company. Do we still need to be flying this high? Not that I have a problem with flying this high up. It's a lovely view of the surroundings below. Just curious more than anything. Metas says I still need to buy myself some Dead Man's Fingers. You certainly do, Metas. It is a fantastic... It's one of those rums you can just pour in over the rocks and just sip away. It is fantastic. I must say, my Trinidad seems happier at 14,500 feet than it did at the previous altitudes we were trying to achieve. Zach says, I have just realised it's almost leg 100. Wow, that went fast. It certainly did, Zach. It certainly did. So much so that we've actually... reached the point where one of the viewers has won a giveaway as such and selected a new aircraft for us for the next 100 flights. I've just decided to implement it slightly earlier because we had some high altitude flights that the DA40 couldn't actually achieve. Blackadder says, what altitude are we descending to? Madness. We are descending into madness, but also... we are going to be descending to 300 feet is our destination airport. It is 300 feet above sea level. So, yeah. Yeah, the slightly bigger, slightly faster plane that could. So every 100 flights now, Zach, somebody is going to have the opportunity to win a giveaway and select the next aircraft for the next 100 flights. From a select number of aircraft which meet certain criteria, you know, must be less than 6 seats, must be single engine, except unless it flies at a certain speed, in which case it can be dual engine, e.g. Piper Seminole, etc., etc. There's a whole list of regulations and stuff that I've sort of stamped out that, and then I just sort of, I message the person who wins and go, this is all your choices of aircraft, you tell me. You think every 50 flights would be better? You know what, Garwin? I'm open to suggestions. Let's see. Like, if we get to another 50 flights and people are like, okay, it's time for a change of aircraft, I'll run a giveaway. Garwin, it won't meet the criteria, unfortunately, mate. Because I don't think... Does it... It only has one passenger seat, doesn't it, going? Oh, Vivkanan. Zach is your man. Along with Brett plays when it comes to Minecraft stuff. It is a 2-seater. It might fit the criteria then. I need to look more into it. I haven't even considered it as an option, Garwin, but maybe I need to look at it. He certainly does, Zach. He certainly does. Brett has some really cool stuff in general. Just like some really cool stuff. He's got the model cars. He's got the actual cars. Gotti single engine. Bloody hell, it really is a flying fuel tank, hey, darling? Doesn't sound incredibly safe though when you say it like that. It's just like, oh yeah, I've got the long EZ. It's a flying fuel tank. Okay. Hey, g'day short round, mate. Welcome to the stream. I don't actually know if you're in the stream yet or not, but the fact that you're on the ground in the Tomcat. Hang on, what's got a single engine? Is YouTube not showing me all the comments again? It's pretty good at doing that. Are you talking about the long easy as well, Stu? This weekend is this year's last race for F1. Yeah, so Zach, I was, speaking of that, I was actually hearing on the radio, I think on the way home from work this evening, about how it basically is coming down to this last race to decide between Hamilton and Verstappen. And obviously most people with half a brain want Max Verstappen to win because Hamilton's a prick to people. And yeah, he's a very skilled, talented man, but I do not like him. And I get the feeling a lot of people have a similar feeling about Hamilton. So yeah, I'd say I want Max Verstappen to win as well. Like, yeah, exactly, Zach. Verstappen needs this, and let's be honest, Hamilton doesn't need it. He's won it how many times? Like, it's time for another person to have a turn. Yeah, exactly, Garwin. I remember seeing that reported in the news, and I was just like, another, gift for Mr. Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, they're hooked on record breaking, of course. Verstappen's dad was in F1 before too. Was he really? I'm not an F1 expert. I keep up with the basics of it. And if it's ever on TV when I have a TV on, which is basically never, but I definitely watch it. Vivkanan says, I should try airplane mods in Minecraft. It will be terrible. I should get my nephew to do it because he's a big fan of Minecraft. I don't even have Minecraft. I don't need an excuse to play another game. I already have way too many to play and stream and content create from. Yes, of course, Hamilton's always saying they're too lenient with Max. Jos Verstappen was his dad? I see. Yeah, so basically they're twisting the rules for Hamilton's benefit. Wonderful. One rule for him, one rule for them. Seems legitimate and fair and all above board. And everybody's disappeared again. But not to worry, you guys will pop back in. Yeah, no, I agree. I believe you, Zach. Like, you're not one to just stand there and just bullshit me. That's definitely not you. Yeah, there you go, Gowan. Exactly. I've been a fan of Max since beginning of this year. Well, I mean, of course, by default, Zach, I obviously need to follow, or I have a, I'm drawn into following, there's a better way of putting it, I'm drawn into following Daniel Ricciardo because obviously Australian. And Ricciardo's a very good driver. Maybe not quite as good as Mark Webber was, but he's still a very good driver. But I would like to see Max be the next Hamilton in terms of success. That would be cool. Yeah, exactly, Gowan. He absolutely loves to drive. That's exactly right. He can't be that bad, Shane. He's won races. He wins races every single championship year. You don't win 1, 2, 3 races every championship year by only being fast in a straight line. Plus, Ricciardo's very much proven. You know, years ago, I can't remember what team he was with, but he was getting podiums quite regularly. So he can clearly drive. He's just obviously had some issues with form, had some issues with the team, had some issues with the car, all those things. Hamilton needs to taste the shadow realm. Yeah, Hamilton needs to just realise that he's not the be-all and end-all of F1. Eventually there are going to be a driver or drivers who are equally as good, if not better, than Hamilton is. and it's only a matter of time before that occurs, and Verstappen's already proven that it's a thing that's very possible. What do I think of Lawrence Stroll being on Epstein's Black Book? There's a lot of people in Epstein's Black Book, Garwin. Very surprising people in Epstein's Black Book as well. Rupert Murdoch being one of them. But is Lawrence Stroll even enough of a household name for people to sort of raise eyebrows about that fact? I feel like he's one of those F1 drivers that just sort of slips under the radar. He always has a solid race, never really places on the podium, but never really finishes anything worse than about 10th either. He's just a consistent driver. So I don't know. I mean, it's always concerning to be a person who's in Epstein's Black Book. There's no doubt about that. But oh, sorry. I read Lawrence's Lance. I do apologize, Garland. So Lance's dad is in Epstein's Black Book. I don't know what will come from that, but if I was Lance, I would be asking some questions. I wouldn't want to be Lance, that's for sure at this point, because yeah, you wouldn't know who you could trust anymore kind of thing if you found that out. I mean, technically, Garwin, isn't Donald Trump in Epstein's Black Book? Nothing came from that. Yeah, just like most people in that book. That could have been a rumor, but yeah, I heard that Trump is in that book as well, alongside many other politicians from around the world. So oh, he is in there. Okay, so it was a reliable source. Fair enough. But yeah, not a book that you want to be in. Definitely not a book you want to be in, that's for sure. Yeah, that's the sad thing going, isn't it? All of those people are, you know, potentially accomplices to Epstein and his crimes, and yet none of them will ever have anything come from it. Hey, Shane's just popped up a video. Well, I know what I'm watching once I finish the stream, that's for sure. How much is the F-16? Because I want to hear the sonic boom at Mach 1.9. £24, $34. The boom from the F-16 is not as good as the F-18. That seems incredibly weird, doesn't it, Black Evo? Because the F-16 goes faster. Because I can't get the F-18 to do Mach 1.9. But it does boom. Boom, 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 boom. Most other add-on jets don't even boom in the game. Is that just because Sonic Boom was just implemented in the last update and they haven't done an update yet? That means that they won't, or they don't boom yet, and that's potentially going to be something added in the future, or do you reckon just they can't be asked with it? Don't know. Okay, fair enough. I guess we'll find out over the coming weeks and months, won't we? Whether or not manufacturers release updates for their military aircraft that are capable of breaking the sound barrier, whether or not they have the sonic boom. The F-16 will do 1.2 Mach at sea level in level flight. Yeah, it's faster than the F-18. Yeah. Oh, really? Crash the desktop? That's not a good scenario there, Black. Isn't it a bit hard to fly at sea level? Not in the Netherlands, Garland. Well, I think your sim might have heard you, Black, and it's just like, nah, screw this guy. Like, what does he think we are? Reliable?
We've been on and off again and again.
Yeah, Death Valley, there you go. Exactly.
You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying to.
It's just a Sobo, Black Evo. They're listening in, and they're just like, ooh, somebody thinks our sim's reliable. We better change his mind on that one. Just remind him who we are.
Just give me one more. You leave me hanging, begging for more. Think that I'm addicted.
I had to laugh. I was reading the thing today about the PMDG 737 and how it's delayed because of the issues with the SDK for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And if you read the statement from PMDG, to summarize, it basically says, fuck you, Asobo, get your shit together. And I thought that was hilarious.
Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign. I just wanna let you know I could go for
Apologies for the yawns. It's not you guys, it's just I'm tired. And it's almost 2 a.m. I know it doesn't look good on stream, but I just can't avoid it.
I should be We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. So give me a sign. Give me a sign.
Oh, I can imagine, Black. Especially when you're a developer as big and well known within the sim community as PMDG, and you have all of your code and progress that you've made thrown into all sorts of disrepair because of all the things they changed in Sim Update 7. And you only find out when you try to test the aircraft after the sim update and realize that nothing works anymore. Yeah. But, you know, like, basically PMDG has come out and said what a lot of us have been trying to sort of convey gently to Asobo over the last year, and that is, get your shit together. To be fair, Playground Games and Turn 10 with Forza Horizon 5 is just as bad at releasing average updates and patches and all that as is Rockstar. Other than, to be fair though, other than my issues with my GPU related driver problems and all that I've had over the time. My actual crashes to desktop that are this fault of the sim has been quite low. It's just usually for me, when it fucks up, it really screws itself over with everything. So
Why don't we talk about this? Why don't you stay? Why don't we talk about this?
nice, Black, nice.
Because I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing. Because I need more of you. You say you do at night, but in the morning you just sleep. With us it's all or nothing.
Wes, do you work for a Sobo, do you, mate?
With us it's all or nothing. Because I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing. Because I need more of you. You say you
Stop yawning.
with us it's all or nothing. Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could
Quality control. You're quality control at a Sobo, are you? So many questions have just been answered. Sorry, Wes. That was harsh.
just wanted you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that I know where to find you, standing right here. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen.
I must say, the photogrammetry that's below us right now is a bit average. You only work Mondays once a month? Oh, well, there we go. Now we understand the issues. They said create something that everyone talks about. Well, I mean, they've definitely succeeded in that regard. It's definitely something that everyone talks about. Hear an FAAT. That's why I can hear an FAAT. Because there's one ghosting me. Doing a very good job of keeping that under control there, Black Evo. Also, is Benny's Bucks with our stream? Well, it doesn't matter anyway. Now everybody's disappeared again. If I have any issues, please address Oz Flight Simmer, the management of customer complaints for quality control. That's an interesting job title that he's got. He's the MCC for QC. Right. Hey, Benny Big Bucks is with us in the stream. I see. G'day, Benny, mate. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the community. It's a pleasure to have you here. You've been, I noticed that you were there on the ground with us as well. You're just hanging out there, lurking. I like your style. You've managed to just hang around with us for nearly 2 hours despite the shit that's been in the chat. And despite the shit that I've been talking about, and you've still hung around, so well done. And exactly what Garwin said, your life is now forever changed for the worst. Just creeping around. Well, at the moment I can't see you because the Asobo servers have just decided that I shouldn't be able to see you guys at this particular point in time, and I'm sure they'll decide soon that all of a sudden I am cool to see all of you again. But welcome, 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 welcome. I've got a 1-2 in Japanese at the moment, and Ichini. I don't know if it comes across right now on the stream, but I am literally in my computer chair. I am reclined slightly. I've got my feet up on a lazy boy thing, like a foot thingamajiggy, and the plane's on autopilot. Might seem lazy, but it's just so I can talk to you guys and interact with you guys better. Also, I want to be comfortable after how hard I worked today. I'm honestly surprised that I'm not more sore, seeing as I almost tripled my PB at the gym.
What I like to do to her, something I call a dirty fuzzy.
I'm sure I'll pay for it tomorrow. Wake up in the morning and be like, oh my god, I'm 400 years old. Speaking of which, Shane, what's it like being hang on, you're not 400, you're only 117, never mind. Would I like a massage? Yes, but not from you, Wes. Sorry. Have you got any other options? A 2016 Pagani Huayra with just 750 miles on it just hit the auction block. What, in real life, Garwin? He's asking if you can prove that he's a dirty slew, Fozzie. I feel like it shouldn't be too difficult to prove that. it's with only 750 miles on it. I get the feeling it's probably gonna be expensive. I mean, it is a Pagani Huayra, so it's probably going to be expensive by default. Wes says, what's the point of a gym? All everyone does when they go is whinge how sore you are. Because it's good to have good core strength, Wes. That's all. Yeah, absolutely investment cars. They obviously do get driven because it's got 750 miles on it. But they get driven sparingly. Slews in Space 7? Fozzie, are you drunk? Yes, we still have the Clear Sky Lightning going, but it is definitely better than what it was, because at least there's actually some clouds surrounding, whereas, as you'll remember previously, we had literally clear skies with lightning. You're not drunk? Okay. Just because you went from calling Netters a dirty slew, which he is, to Slews in Space 7, it was just sort of a very quick progression to weirdness. So I just figured I'd ask the question. But then I remembered that you are one of us. So it's 7 a.m. and you got work at 3 p.m. Pigs in space. Right. Well, I mean, if a pig is in space and it falls back to Earth through the atmosphere and it burns up, does that mean that you get atmospheric smoked pork when it arrives, or? I better be careful what I say here. I'm going to give Black Evo ideas on different ways he can smoke his meat. Yeah, cooked on re-entry, exactly. You have a beautiful crackling all around the outside. Time to study how to build rockets and get the pork down safe. I'm sure Black Evo's already got ideas. He'll just toss the pork out of the 787. Let's just be honest, Black Evo's just throwing animals out of the 787 at this point, testing things. That sounds messed up. Somebody better tell the RSPCA that it's all good. Still can only see calling pigeon. The rest of you have all disappeared into thin air. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap to another server, and then I'll swap back in a moment. I said it? Yeah, I did say it. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with LS3s, Garwin. They used to be in Holden Commodores here in Australia. If only you could see the inside of my brain, it would be like the SBS News, no holding back. I'll be honest with you, Wes, you don't want to see the inside of my brain. LSD? What? No, LS3. What does LS even stand for? Long stroke? Yeah, he's gonna die. Slightly morbid, but LS3 stands for limited slip diff. Sure. Luxury sport, light sport. Right, I'm gonna go top up my water bottle. I'll be back. Alright. Out of gin? Yeah, exactly, Shane. Out of gin. Oh, that makes sense, Breeden. That makes sense. Fozzie says he's off to bed. Later, Slews and Oz Flight Simmer. Later, Fozzie, you dirty slew. Have a good one, mate. Look after yourself.
You know what I like to do to her? Something I call a dirty fuzzy.
Oh, you just had a CTD as well, Kangaroo. That's not good. That is not good. Shane, you are way too energetic for oh, well, actually, it's not 2 a.m. in your part of the world. It's only 1 a.m. Still, you are way too energetic for that time of the morning. Coming from the guy who started the stream ridiculously energetic. Don't do as you know, it's just a case of do as I say, not as I do. Kangaroo, sorry, Stew's just had a crash to desktop as well. Are they doing background server stuff or something? Because like with the fact that you guys keep dropping out of my view and then popping back in, and I keep getting the saving icon in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, like just continuously. I'm wondering if they're doing server work or something. Because that's 4 crashes to desktop just in the time of this stream has been running for. In Chevy vehicles, LS stands for luxury sport, LT stands for luxury touring, and LTZ stands for luxury touring Z. Right, so what's the point of the Z? Not a problem, Kangaroo, mate. Fully understand. You have a good one, good sir. It's Windows 11 did I opt in? No, I did not. I'll wait until a couple of months into 2022 before I even consider Windows 11. Z is the highest end. Yeah, I can sort of understand, I guess, because Z is the last letter of the alphabet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, supposedly, like 9% of Windows users have shifted across to Windows 11. Everybody else is still on Windows 7 and Windows 10, which I find hilarious. Windows ME best ever? Sure. Windows multiple explosion. Basically because it was so unstable. There's a 2-for-1 offer on the gin down at Uncle Dan's this week. So there's 2 problems with that, Shane. 1, the place I live doesn't have a Dan's. And 2, what gins? Or are we still referring to the fact that I'm drinking water out of a bottle that looks slightly like an alcohol bottle? I was going to say, there's somebody behind me in FA18, and the answer is yes, there is. I'm a bit slow. Yes. I'm tired. I didn't realise that was a criminal offence. Well, where's... lock me up, take me to jail then, that's fine. Yeah, Carwin. I just get the vibe that Garwin doesn't like the weather system in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's just a vibe that I'm getting. It's just giving off this chakra. Fuck, there's a sentence I never thought I would speak in my life. David might get jealous of you arresting him. Does David get jealous of criminals being arrested? Is it a, like, sexual fantasy thing? What's the deal? I'm really confused about where this conversation's going. If you say so, Dave, if you say so. Oh, Wes. I swear, we're going to get... A lot of us are probably going to get a invite next year to Wes and David's wedding. Based on this conversation that's currently occurring. Hey, Shane, you gave me them. I take no responsibility. I want to make it very clear that wasn't a complaint, it was just a fact. In love with the new Morgan Plus 8 GTR. Alright, I'm going to have a look at this. If Garwin says it's good. Ooh, yeah. That's pretty nice. I wonder if they can put that in Forza Horizon, please. That would be really, really cool. Yeah, absolutely. The twins are at it again, causing trouble. Who's the twins? Is it the, is that leftover? Is that the, is that the, never mind. That sentence doesn't want to come out, so it can just fuck off, basically. Shane created us. All hail Shane, for he is our creator. He is just as bad as us. You know his soft spots though. That is mildly concerning. What are his soft spots, Wes? And I want to make it very clear, I asked what are his soft spots, not where are his soft spots. There was a discussion the other day that Brett is the father figure, Shane is the granddad, Black Evo is the cool uncle. I can agree with that one. I can agree with the fact that Brett is the father figure. I'm the middle child that gets away with everything. Yeah, probably. I don't know if Shane's the granddad. I mean, he's 117 or 118, so I guess he kind of doesn't have a choice in that one. Yeah, whereas you and David are troublemakers. You're a troublemaker. Dum 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 dum. David, the only time you're ever going to be my daddy is if you're going to be a sugar daddy. Shane's soft spot is twisties and dirty slews. What about coffee and Maltesers as well? Like, sometimes I literally feel like Shane is horny for coffee. Dave, if you're going to be Wes's Twisties, what flavour are you going to be? What? You heard me, Shane. No, like, not the blue pill for coffee. Like, you are horny for coffee. Like, you want coffee so often that it's like being a sex addict, except it's coffee related. Don't worry, I have the same problem. What kind of cheese, Dave? Shakira. I guess the real question is, do his hips lie? Gowan says that he is the grumpy old man who lives in the house down the street by himself and yells at everyone to get out of his yard. Oh wait, that is the real me. Gowan, we share many things in common in relation to that sentence. The difference being, I'm not an old man. Although right now I feel incredibly old. But that's self-inflicted, so I can't really use that as a problem. I'm assuming, Gowan, that nothing's turned up yet, has it? If it hasn't turned up, I'll just redo it in the new year. Yeah, I'm getting that feeling as well, Gowan. That's right. Is what it is. Lesson learnt. Can't trust hotel staff. So yeah, I'll just, we'll just wait until the new year, and then I'll review postage prices, and we'll go again. Don't be sorry, Black Evo. I knew the risks, and I still decided to go ahead with it. You are in no way, shape, or form at fault. Yeah. Do that, Black. I want Nestle Butterfingers. There's not much American chocolate that I prefer to Australian chocolate, but Butterfinger is one of them. It's just a shame going because so much good shit in that box that I sent. So I really hope the hotel staff enjoyed it. Cool Ranch Doritos is so basic, bitch. To be fair, Nestle Butterfinger is not probably much different, really. White Cobra says morning Galaxy chocolate. Yeah, that shit's good. British. The British missus put me onto that one, White Cobra, and I was like, fuck, this is good. So I can agree with you on that one. Shane says, Bryce, you a good man. I don't care what the fellas in the Discord say about you. Sure, Shane. The fellas in the Discord being you. Not a problem, Shane. Have a good one, mate. Look after yourself. Get some sort of sleep. Try not to work too hard. Was it something you said? I know, it's White Cobra arrives and Shane's like, nah, screw this, I'm out. No, he's been saying he's going to go for a while. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Oh, I want to contact that hotel and rip the shit out of them, Garwin, but the problem is Black's already tried to contact them and they refused to return his requests. So, screw him. Hey, cheers, mate. Much appreciated, White Cobra. Is this your first one of my streams that you've been in, or am I just really unobservant? Non-observant? One of those. Yeah, exactly, Black Evo. Gee, I wonder why you don't stay there anymore. Don't worry about Shane, White Cobra. He's a big bully, big old bully, 117-year-old bully. Ah, right. Let's see. That makes a lot more sense. How you going, Sean? Doing well, mate? Yeah, at least exactly, Black Evo. At least it was only snacks. Could you imagine if it was something of importance or more monetary value? You blame Blackadder for the name change? Fair enough. I mean, you blame Blackadder for the fight with the wife, and now you blame him for the name change. I just feel like you're pointing the finger at Blackadder a lot. It's alright, it just means that next time that I do a package up for Garwin, I can do an even better one than what I did. And it means I can send liquids as well, because it'll be in post the whole way. And, like, are you going to be heading to the UK before Christmas? Or are you no longer heading back to the UK for the rest of the year? Just randomly they just kicked into overdrive? That seems a bit weird. Usually there's, you know, a build up. I'm hoping you did not crash the desktop. If you did, that's like 5 or 6 people who crashed the desktop just in this stream. You got one more trip. Alright, I might message you something in the Discord, mate. Shut up, stupid bot. It's not bloody Megatron, is it, what, Sean? Okay, so you didn't get a CTD. That's good news. This is good news. Alright, so we are less than 40 nautical miles out and I'm still at 14,500 feet. So what I'm going to need to do is descend into complete and utter madness, which amazingly hasn't occurred yet. Although sometimes I wonder if... yeah. Yep, agreed. Don't worry about it, Sean. I swear my bot lives on Valium, literally. Morning, evening.
Trapped inside a fake reality. Better days will never come for me. Trapped inside a fake reality. Better days will never come for me. How can I be honest with myself when I'm always playing someone else?
But I'm glad you're feeling better, Sean, than you were this morning. Oh wow, all the photography in the Discord from Black Evo flying the DC-6 with Fozzie in the FA-18. That's cool. That's really cool, guys. Trying to do an E110 and FA-18 formation. Well, that's a different type of formation, absolutely. Not a formation that I've seen ever. But I admire your attempt, nonetheless, Wes. Wes is shite at it. It's alright, Wes is in an EMB 110, so it's not exactly an aircraft that's designed for formation flying. She was too hard for you? I didn't realise you were into transgender, Wes. That's fair. Well, you can't change your mind now. It's not a problem. Like, I have absolutely no issues with trans. Like, get in there, Wes. Get what you want. All Wes has to do is close his eyes and not look down. I'm an a-hole. Hey. You said it, Wes. I just ran with it. I would have thought you would have learnt your lesson after 6 months. Rage quit. She's not going to save you this time round, Wes. You're all ours. One of us. One of us. Alright, I think I might take manual control of this aircraft now.
See myself on the other side. I can't wait.
Actually, first things first, I'll make sure that I've got 100% mixture, 100% prop in preparation for landing. And then we'll disengage the autopilot. Wes. Hey, clocked has arrived slightly late, but still on time. In the fact that we haven't finished the stream yet, still on time. Oh, she's rough in the clouds. Hey, Icarus is here. He's in the TF-104G, which is an aircraft I haven't seen before. Tunes are spot on. Thank you very much, Mr. Clock. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, that river that's just off of my left wing is the Amazon. How you going, Icarus, mate? Hope you are doing very, very well. Alright. Down with the gear. Wipe off some of the speed. What is the TF-104G, other than an aircraft, obviously? Thank you very much, Rudin. Glad you enjoyed it, mate. As always, it was a pleasure to have you along. But I'm pretty sure you know that by now, so... Ah, the Starfighter. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go slightly sterile cockpit here because the last landing I made in the Trinidad was not fantastic. Now, to be fair, that was at Chagual on the wrong end of the runway, but I obviously want to try and make amends with this landing. Yeah, that would be cool, Brock. If the keys jangled and... I think they do move ever so slightly, but not like they would in a real life situation. Yep, I feel like that has definitely restored my confidence in my ability to land an aircraft. Right, so the $1 million question is, once I pull this up and pull the park brake on like so, jump outside the aircraft, is anybody left to land? Is Garwin still flying? Yes, Garwin is still flying. Cool. Beautiful. Let's grab the drone. It's all good going, mate. As you've literally said it straight away. You're not that far out. So we may as well wait for the final person to land. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm good. Good, Sean. A little bit sore, but that's self-inflicted from the gym. A little bit tired, but that's self-inflicted from work and streaming. But the streaming and work-life balance will not be a problem, Sean, because I've already said I can no longer make regular videos on a weekly basis. If I want to make content, I'm going to stream it. Also because I absolutely love interacting with you legends, no matter what I'm streaming. I always find that it results in better content when I've got you guys watching along and getting involved and stuff like that. I'll obviously still do funny videos and rewind videos and blooper videos, and I will obviously do flight sim and Horizon videos when I have the opportunity. But from tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming across YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook gaming every time I stream. So, but yeah, doing well, Sean, doing well. And as I said, I'm glad to hear that you're doing better than you were this morning. Not that would be difficult based on what you were saying you were feeling this morning. Cheers, Icarus. I'll have a look at it now, mate. Ah, yeah, nice. That is a nice plane. Absolutely, you can do it here now, Sean. I'm heading there to do that on Monday. This coming Monday. So yeah, do it now, mate. That's cool. That is one video I'll manage to get out. Pretty sure Jesse's going to come with me because he wants to go to Kmart for his own reasons. And we're going to go collect my chef shoes as well. Hey, Sean, legend. Thank you so much for that, bro. Much appreciated. Right, so that takes our total now to almost $270 that we have to spend on the kids, making their Christmas a little bit better. So shout out to all of you for that. Like, that is, yeah. I might just round it up to $300, depending on how the bank account's looking on the Monday. How am I going to keep up with 3 chats while I'm streaming? Using the chatbot route, and all the conversations come up in the one area. Hey, Sean, anything helps. Anything at all. Much appreciated, no matter what it is, mate. Will my computer handle 3 streams? Yeah. So it doesn't actually require anything else than what it currently does. The chatbot handles all 3 chats in the one, and Streamlabs, I just have all 3 accounts linked to Streamlabs, and it just projects the information into all 3 locations. So it's not actually any more taxing on me or the computer or the internet. You were at the start of the multimedia moguls millions. I love your optimism, Sean, and I absolutely love doing this, but I somehow think that streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator isn't going to make me millions. Not that I only just stream Microsoft Flight Simulator, but you understand what I'm getting at. I don't see my content making me rich and famous, except for maybe the cooking on the fly, because it's very niche. But that's what I want, because I don't want to be just another streamer / content creator who knocks out the same content day in, day out kind of thing. And I'm going to miss Garwin's landing after hanging around with the drone. Whoops. Yeah, that's very true, Sean, and I'm certainly not going to give up. But definitely not doing it to become rich and famous. It's just literally the side hustle. Catch you later, Stu, mate. You look after yourself, alright? Have a good one. Yeah, I know. The vehicles are driving straight up the middle of the runway, straight into Garwin, taking out his long EZ. Yeah, it's pretty cool to look at, isn't it, Sean? It's just everything in the reverse order. It's so cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, legends in the highest regard, that does bring us to the end of leg 99 of the World Adventure. So, tomorrow, Leg 100. We are finally at the 100th leg. We're heading into Ecuador. I think it's Iquitos to Guayaquil or something like that. But same time, same bat channel. Well, actually, various bat channels, but you know what I mean. But legends, thank you so much for coming along. Those of you who flew along, chatted along, did a bit of both. Thanks. Much appreciated. David with the donation. Surprising. Oh, David's thrown in. Okay, right. Now we have $300 now, give or take, to throw into the Kmart Wishing Tree Fund. Dave, you're a legend. Cheers so much for that. Much appreciated. Yeah, as I was saying, to the rest of you, thank you so much for coming along. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you along. I hope you guys did enjoy it as much as I did. Obviously, the scenery once we left Chagual until we basically got here to Iquitos was, yeah, you know, not ideal. But, you know, sometimes that's just the thing with big maps. How much is it so far for the kids? It's... Whoa!
Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other.
The fuck?
Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Anywhere but here. Anywhere but here.
Flippin' hell. Are you sure, Wes?
Anywhere but here.
If you're sure, I'm more than happy to do that. I'm just mind blown. Okay, cool. Thank you. Holy shit. We're gonna make some very happy kids this Christmas. Bloody hell. Cheers. I'm slightly speechless. But, alright, well, on that note, now I better definitely leave because I don't have actually much else to say. Quite gobsmacked. Wes, you're a legend. To the rest of you who donated to Wes's fund tonight and then made the decision to add it to the kids' Christmas tree thing, bunch of legends. But until next time, legends, wherever you are in the world, look after yourselves, stay safe, stay well. Don't do anyone I wouldn't do. I will catch, hopefully, most of you tomorrow and some of you on Sunday for our charity fundraiser for those who are, you know, doing it tough and homeless this Christmas. Until next time, legends.
a generation of my time. There is nothing we can do.